Shanley Deacons. Defender number 4, Joey Nicholson. Defender number 7. Midfielder number 9, Reinhold. Number 11, number 17, Noah Wentz. Number 20, Owen
From Cichy Stadium in Fargo, North Dakota. Good evening, everyone. My name's Emmett Kenny alongside my color commentator Carter Kochman as we get set for North Dakota High School boys soccer action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the Fargo North Spartans. Boys varsity soccer on Shanley TV is presented by the Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. We will be back with more boys varsity high school soccer action after this brief message from our Deacon partners.
This broadcast is presented by American Family Insurance, Ken Craft Agency, Bell Bank, Beyond Boundaries Therapy Services, Butler Machinery, Ed's Marine, the Fargo Jet Center, First International Bank and Trust, Forum Communications, Haley's Hope, Hurley's Religious Goods, Luther Family Buick GMC, Master Construction, Moore Engineering, Network Center, Northern Improvement, Off the Wall Advertising, Robert Gibb and Sons, Sanford, Shields, Taxman, TCI Insurance, and Wolf Steel Construction.
Welcome back, everyone, to Cichy Stadium on the campus of Shanley High School. Looks like we had a bit of a typo there. We have the Shanley Deacons taking on the Fargo South Bruins tonight in what will be a very intriguing matchup. Two very different teams. We've seen some great games from them in the past, plenty of overtime games, but these teams have changed a lot over the year. A large difference in these teams is the experience. South starting many seniors and juniors out there on the pitch tonight, as the Deacons are going with some younger players, starting a couple freshmen out there. And Carter, how much of a difference do you think experience is going to make in this game?
You know, as for any sport, experience makes a big difference. If you have seniors and juniors out there, it's a lot more easy to make those plays. But Shanley also having a young team out here, we got a lot of chemistry, and it'll be a good game.
We are underway now as Noah Lance will possess on the near sideline. Taken away there by South. Now it is in the middle with Edmond. All the way back to the back line as now he will work up the near sideline. Possessing there is Garoon as Odin intercepts. Odin possessing in the midfield, taken away by Simpson. Simpson will try to run Borowitz through, and well met by Owen Mears to force that one out of bounds.
Yeah, great play there by Owen, just kicking it out of there, out of bounds. You know, pressure was coming, and he let his defense get back, saving them there.
Throwing from South now as it's being juggled around a little bit. Jorgen Dietz waiting for that one to fall. As now it looks like we have a Shanley goal kick as that one went out off of a South player. Carter Kamhoff there, back there in net, is a senior, a captain on this team. He's had some very good games for the Deacons so far this year. Do you think it'll be important for him to have a good game tonight for the Deacons to succeed?
I mean, you always got to have a goalie stopping goals there, you know, making plays. And especially for this South experienced team, they're going to be having a lot of shots on goal tonight. Great midfield players and strikers for them. So he's definitely going to have to put in some work tonight, but I feel like he will have a good game.
Lubungo gets it underway again, swings that one over to Monger as now he'll possess in the middle. Nice play there from Kai Nellermo, takes it away. Dietz back to Nellermo. That one's too far for Nellermo as it will go out of bounds. And now we have Irakose with the throw-in for South. South on the near sideline now, looking to pick out a man. He finds Simpson. Irakose clearing it down the field, and that one will fall into Kamoff's arms. Looked like a bit of a mishandle there from Kamoff, as that one just kind of bounced around in the 18 a little bit there. Scary moment for the Deacons, but a nice job by Kamoff to get back on that one. Kicks that one up the right sideline as now we have Irakose running back to get it, and we have Rye coming out for the Bruins to make the stop. Carter, we haven't seen much going on early here. Seen the ball in the midfield plenty of times. Haven't seen many opportunities for both teams. Looks like they're both a little bit timid out there, but I expect it to open up.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the start of every sports game, it's you gotta just get out there, get the adrenaline pumping, and that's when you'll start making plays and you see more things open up, and it's just you gotta break that ice at the start of the game.
Very well said, Carter, as now we have Garung on the near sideline, dribbling up towards the corner. Bolmy is there to make a play as he clears down the near sideline. Now we have Monger here on the near sideline. He'll swing it over to the middle, lands at the feet of Reinholtz. Reinholtz finds Odin. Odin turns that one away, hops back on it as we have a tussle here for the ball. And it is a foul, and that will be Shanley free kick.
Good job by Landon Odin there, just sticking with that guy and making a play. Like, these guys South has some aggressive, bigger guys, and Landon Odin's a pretty small guy, probably something like 5'4", and he's sticking with them.
Great move there from the young freshman, as now we have it in South zone. Luke Noah possessing on the 18, looks for a shot. That one gets blocked, and now we have Edmund coming up, and then he'll look for Simpson, and that one is taken away by Dietz. Dew will possess on the backfield, as now we have Simpson bringing it up the middle. That one goes through, and it looks like we have an offsides here. That was Borowitz making the run on that Deacon back line. A nice run there by Borowitz, just happened to be a step offsides.
Scary play for the Deacons.
Now we will have Owen Mears getting this one going again as he looks down the far sideline. Nice play there from Sibo Mana to rid the danger there, as now we will have a Shanley throw-in. Mickelson will throw this one in. Looking up the field to Noack. Labongo with the heads-up play to clear it, and now we have Nellermo fighting for it in the middle. Cleared out by South's defense, as now we have Simpson on the near sideline with space. Tries to pick out Borowitz. He has room on the near sideline. No offsides call. Dribbling up towards the corner. Borowitz possessing in the corner, as now we have Bolmy on him. That one lands at the foot of Jorgen Dietz, as he will clear the danger. Looking for Noah Lance. Can't quite get a touch on that one. Now we will have Monger with the throw-in. Picks out Edmund, as looks like it came off of Edmund there. Yep, it did, as we will have a Shanley throw-in. Nellermo throwing this one in. Picks out Luke Noah. Luke Noah with time and space in the midfield. Tries to flick it up to Noah Lance. Quick play there from Rye to get off his line and make the play there for the Bruins. Mickelson steps, earns back possession, and it looks like no, stays in bounds. Nellermo now back to Odin. Odin trying to pick out Nellermo. That one rolls back into the arms of Rye.
Great play by Joe Mickelson, keeping it in bounds there and passing it back to his players. Unfortunately, the South defense was there to stop him.
Yeah, very nice play there to step and wing back possession, as now we have Simpson with some fancy footwork, and he finds Edmund. Edmund trying to make a clever flick pass, and that one goes through to Dietz. Dietz to Odin. Odin in a tussle with Simpson there for the ball. Great physical play there from South to shake Odin off the ball. As now they're looking to play another through ball to Borowitz. Owen Mears gets tripped up a little bit, and it is intercepted by the Bruins. Simpson holding in the midfield, looking out to the near sideline. Groom trying to get on the end of that one. On the corner, throws it towards the middle. Nice play there by Mason Bolmy to clear the danger, as Noah Lance dribbles up the near sideline. Lance possessing, looks like that one was out off of Edmund, and it was, as we have a Fargo Shanley throw-in. Luke Noah trying to flick that one on to Kai Nellermo, just skews off his head and ends up out of bounds. Carter, still early in the game. Sorry for the technical difficulties there early, folks. We got started a little bit late. But, Carter, going into this matchup a little further, what are some of your players to watch for this game tonight?
You know, my players to watch tonight are Cam Hoff at goalie for the Deacons. You know, he's playing against an older and more experienced South offense. He'll be taking have many tasks tonight, taking shots from guys like Tate Simpson and Cigar Garung, along with the other South offensive players. My player to watch for South will be Tate Simpson. Here's just a guy who's great at midfield. Will have numerous opportunities to make plays against this Deacon defense.
Agreed, Carter. As now we have Bowling making the interception. Passes it back to Mears. Mears with time and space in the middle. Doesn't go for Jays 2 there. Looks up to Joe Mickelson. A clever pass as now Mickelson will possess on the far sideline. Picks out Kai Nauermo. Nauermo with time and space has a shot. And that one just on the ground rolls into the arms of Rye. Nice effort there from Kai Nauermo. Just testing the goalkeeper early. As now we have a battle here between Garung and Dietz. Dietz will now throw that one forward to Nellermo. And Irakoze is there to clear. Now with Edmund in the middle. Edmund trying to play Borowitz through, and he was just a hair off sides once again. Carter Borowitz is obviously eager to get some goals. Gone off sides a couple times tonight, but I believe Shanley has to be careful. He's almost gotten through a couple times with scoring opportunities, and they really got to tighten up on that back line.
Definitely, we got to keep those guys back there to keep him safe from scoring.
Luke Noah looking to flick that one on there, and Lubongo is there to intercept. Now possessing on the near sideline is Monger. He'll clear that one out. Nice step by Ryan Olsen. Simpson once again possessing. Simpson goes by Lance on the near sideline, working up, and now he finds Borowitz. Borowitz back to Simpson as we had another offsides there on Gabriel Borowitz. His third of the game, only 8 minutes in here, as now we will have a Shanley free kick.
Borowitz definitely eager to get out there and play.
Agreed, Carter. He's had a couple offsides, really looking to get past Owen Mears. And this Deacons back line is very fast, so it does take some good knowledge of when the ball is going to come to be able to get to the ball without being offsides. As now we have Jace Dew possessing on the far sideline. Back to Mears, and he'll just clear that one out. Now we have Noah in the middle. Finds Ryan Holtz. Applying pressure there is Garung. As now it's with Odin. Back to Nauermo. Nauermo trying to pick out Mickelson. That one just gets taken away as now Dew will step. Nice try there from Odin to keep it in bounds, and that one goes out of bounds off the Deacons. Jay Stu now possessing on the far sideline, trying to pick out Kai Nellermo. Bit of a battle in the middle as Odin comes away with it. Nice find by Odin to get Mickelson, and Luke Noah has space in the middle. Luke Noah trying to find Nellermo, can't quite pick him out though, as now we have Lebungo dribbling up the far sideline. Now with Simpson, he'll try to pick out a man in the middle as Bolmy is there. Can't quite get the clear though, as now we have a battle for it. And coming away with that one is Johnson. Johnson possessing on the far sideline. Nice move to keep that one in bounds, as now he will chip towards the middle. Nice play there by Jorgen Dietz coming back from his midfield position to get to that one, as we will have a throw-in for the Deacons. Carter, we've seen Shanley a bit on the back foot tonight, defending a lot so far, not a lot of scoring opportunities. What do you think these Deacons have to do to start getting forward more and being on the attacking third more?
You know, we got to play, Shanley's got to play a lot more aggressively. These South guys are just going at it. Like, for example, let's see, Bursowicz has three offsides calls, and Shanley, you know, we gotta be more aggressive, get through their defense, and make some shots.
Possessing now is Edmund, trying to pick out a man on the near sideline. Excuse me, as Mears will clear that one off the back line. Mickelson just looking to clear. Lance attacking there on. Whoa, a physical play there from Noah Lance. Just flew into Monger there, and that will be a free kick for the Bruins.
Now here's a guy, Noah Lance, is really strong, staying up there against these aggressive guys. A great play by him.
As now taking this one will be Irakoze. And now we have a stoppage in play. And it looks like we have an injured player, Noah Lance. Carter, he has had some quad issues the whole season. Hate to speculate, but you got to imagine there might be something of sort here.
Yeah, it did look like he got bumped on his head there in that play. So Kyle Stitch running in, it looks like.
Kyle Stitch, a sophomore, been getting plenty of minutes this year. He's done a great job. Another young player for the Deacons, only a sophomore. He's been really solid for them at that right back position.
Definitely a smart player. He's very athletic, and he can make those plays for the Deacons.
Irakoze now to take this one. Just goes short here towards the middle. South possessing. There was Garoon. Trying to pick out a South player over there. I believe that was Borowitz on the far sideline, and that one goes to Dew. Dew now to throw in. He picks out Ryan Holtz, a battle in the far sideline for the ball. Now Dew passes that one up to Odin. Odin being pushed there by Garoon. Garoon comes away with it. As now we have Evan Reinholz possessing in the middle. Now with Mickelson. Mickelson looking to pick out Nellermo. The speed of Taylor Labongo there. Carter, it seems like you know a little something about the speed of Labongo.
Oh, yeah, I've raced against him in track meets, and he's a very strong and extremely fast guy. Always putting in his hardest work. It definitely can beat you to the ball if you don't put your best effort into it.
And Jorgen Dietzwin down there is now, it is up on the Deacons back line. Looks like that's Johnson there working up the near sideline. And he will possess in the corner, trying to pick out a man in the middle. That one goes through. Nice play from Cam Hoff, coming off his line to make the play. As now we have another stoppage in play.
Johnson there showing some blistering speed, getting around that sideline and having a shot on goal against Cam Hoff.
Some great speed there from Alvin Johnson. One of these juniors on this team, plenty of juniors on this South team, is now it looks like we have an injured player on the ground. That would be number 14, Bishal Monger, as he will now be tended to.
Elvin Johnson, along with Lubungo, is also one of these great track runners in their 4x1s and their 4x2s. Does a lot of relays, so he's definitely a speedy player out there for the Bruins.
And ladies and gentlemen, while we have a minute, don't forget that you can connect with Shanley TV on social media. Get the latest updates about Shanley sports teams, plus reminders about upcoming broadcasts. Like our Facebook page today at facebook.com/ShanleyTV. Follow us on Twitter at ShanleyTV, and now you can follow us on Instagram at ShanleyTV. As now Monger will be helped off towards the sideline. And Cam Hoff getting ready to boot this one away for the Deacons.
Kyle Stitch still back there at defense. Looks like Lance is still on the bench.
Yeah, it looks like Noah Lance might be subbed out for good here. Standing around looking like he's getting some medical help here.
Great example, though, of this Shanley, how we got these young players going in there making plays against these very experienced seniors and juniors on the Bruins side of the ball.
Now coming in at left back for the Bruins is number 2, Naryan Sanyasi. As Monger went off there, Irakoze there to make the play, clears it up towards the Deacon back line. Simpson applying pressure on Mears. Mears with the nice clear up to Mickelson. There he's pressured by the South defender. Up to Nellermo. Nellermo picks out Mickelson well. Irakoze beats him to the ball. Some great speed there from the big defender. Able to beat Mickelson. And now we have a fast break chance for South. Coming down the middle, it looks like Johnson. He'll have a goal. That one's blocked very well by Bolmy. As now Mickelson will possess on the outside. Looking for Nellermo. Can't quite find him. And now it will be possessed by South on the far sideline. Simpson with a clever little through ball, and that one just goes past the out-of-bounds line. So we've seen some great attacking play here, Carter, from the Bruins early on.
Definitely some Elvin Johnson there attacking, shooting 3 shots in the span of a minute. Just a great guy, great player.
Cam Hoff boots this one downfield, as now possessing will be Garoon. In the midfield, we have Edmond looking for the far sideline. That's Borowitz, I believe. Nice play by Cam Hoff to get off the line and make the play. As now he'll look for Mickelson. And that one just trots out of bounds for the Deacons. Looks like we have freshman Drew Beiswinger warming up on the sideline for the Deacons. Another one of these young guns that Shanley really can look forward to having. He's played very well in that midfield along with Landon Oden. And Carter, how important do you think it is for the Deacons to get these younger players experience?
You know, it's incredibly important for these young guys to be getting in here against very tough teams like the Bruins, and especially their varsity team, not just their JV. Drew Beiswinger, for example, you know, he's just a young guy, 9th grader, can make a play if you put him in the right spot, and he's definitely a player to look for tonight.
That one to Mickelson. Mickelson with a nice headed effort, and Rye is there to make the play. First positive attacking play we've seen there from the Deacons. That was a nice cross by Jorgen Dietz. As now Borowitz is looking up for Johnson. Johnson with some space in the middle. Johnson possessing, trying to find a shot. Works towards the near corner. As now he will pass back. Looks like that's Edmund there in the midfield possessing. Tries to pick out Borowitz on the far sideline. That one's headed to the middle. Looks like some miscommunication there between the Deacons. And Kamoff eventually comes out to make the play. Some more great attacking play from this South team.
Great heads-up play there by Cam Hoff. Like you said, Emmett, there was a little bit miscommunication, and not hesitating and just going for that ball. You know, it makes a big difference in games like these.
As a goalkeeper, sometimes frightening to go out there and amongst all those flying cleats and grab a ball, but Hoff certainly has the toughness for it, as he's done many times this season. As now Stitz will look up to Noah. Battle between Edmund and Noah there in the midfield. Looks like the ref might have inadvertently blown his whistle. As now we have some attacking play. Mickelson trying to find Noah in the middle. Can't quite pick him out, though, as Rye comes out to make the play.
Number 10 there, Gurung, on the ground for a couple seconds.
Looks like he might be trotting off there with an injury.
Yep.
Another key player on that South midfield. As now it looks like we'll have a kick by Rye here as a substitute comes on for the Bruins.
Noah Johnson.
Looks like that is Noah Johnson, the senior, coming on for the Bruins, as Rye will clear that one down. Finds Luke Noah on the play. And now there's a battle for it in the midfield. Some great physical play there from the freshman Beiswinger. Gets knocked down, but a no call. Some aggressive play there from Borowitz, as Edmund will now take it up the near sideline. Slips through Kyle Stitch on to Garoon. Garoon tries to find the middle. Still danger as Johnson possesses in the box. Has some space. A shot just goes wide. Some great attacking play there from South. Did very well to get up the near sideline. Some nice speed there we saw from Garoon. And Johnson had plenty time in the box there. That one just skewed wide of the post there, as you saw on the replay. Carter, what did you think about that chance for the Bruins?
Definitely a great play by the Bruins there. 3 guys just splitting the whole Shanley defense. It was that's a great play there for the Bruins.
Now Mears will hold in the midfield. That one picked off there by Simpson. Simpson back to Irakoze. Now possessed by Sanyasi as he will dribble up the near sideline. And that one just went out of bounds, as we will have a Deacons throw in.
Dietz throwing it in here for the Deacons.
As now Dietz will look for Reinholz there in the middle. Edmund beats him to it, however. Some physical play there, as now Noah will go against Simpson for that one. Some absolutely great footwork there from Simpson, able to keep Luke Noah away from that one, as Cam Hoff comes out to make the play.
Great play there by Cam Hoff running up. And like you said earlier, as a goalie, it is terrifying just running out of your safe little spot there in the goal and trying to make some more athletic plays, but definitely helps your team if you have a guy capable like Cam Hoff to do it.
Yeah, Carter, it's very important for a goalie to be able to come off his line. That 18-yard box is very big. Goalies have to be alert, and they have to be ready to come out and make a play. As now we have Johnson dribbling up, tries to find Borowitz on the far sideline, and Borowitz is called for his 4th offsides of the day. as now it looks like Owen Mears will be taking this one for the Deacons. Just under 21 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first half, as Mears will try to pick out a man downfield. And now we have Nellermo fighting for it on the near sideline. Sanyasi knocks that one out of bounds, and now we'll have Kyle Stitch for the throw in at midfield. Stitch finds Dietz, cut off there by Edmond, now with Gurung in the middle. Some clever footwork from Irakoze to get it to Sanyasi, and Gurung will possess on the near sideline. Finds Edmond. Edmond with some footwork to get around two Deacons, as now we have Lubongo possessing in the middle. Lubongo trying to find Borowitz down the field, cut off there by Jace Dew. Beiswinger plays back to Mears. Mears just trying to clear that danger on that one, as now we have Irakoze possessing. Finds Edmond in the middle, and Dietz applying pressure. That one goes out, looks like off Edmond. Yep, it did, and we'll have a Deacons throw-in. Deacons trying to get going quick. Nellermo picks out Reinholtz in the middle, and now Noah's with it. Jorgen Dietz with a clever pass there. Luke Noah, chance here for Joe Mickelson. Centers it back, and what a shot from Joe Mickelson. Looks like he might have been trying to clear that one to Luke Noah, and Luke Noah with a heads-off play. He would have been offsides. He's just going to let that one roll into the net, no problem. And we have a score here, 1-0 Shanley Deacons.
Man, Joe Mickelson he's always there. He's just a playmaker for these Shanley Deacons. Just doing his part, you know, you throw the ball to him, you kick the ball to him, he can always make that play for the Deacons.
And Carter, this game is very crucial for both of these teams, as South is holding that 4th spot in the EDC, Shanley sitting at 6th. You need to be in the top 4 to go to state, so this goal could be huge for the Deacons when it comes to their chances of making it to state, as now the Bruins will get back underway here.
Definitely an important game for the two teams. Fighting for their spot in the EDC and trying to make that to the state tournament.
Beiswinger. That one taken away by Edmond there, as now Dietz with some physical play, as now Simpson will possess in the middle. Back to Lubongo. Lubongo holding, and he finds Edmond. Edmond now at midfield, trying to play a through ball there to Tamang. Tamang wins that one, a giveaway from Kyle Stitch. Is now Johnson trying to get on the end of that one, and Reinholtz will win the race. Now we have Joe Mickelson, the goal scorer, on the far sideline. Mickelson tries to step there, and that one's taken away by Abdullah. Dew now on the far sideline.
Your Shanley goal coming at the 20th minute. Assisted by
Shanley's got to be more aggressive here if they want to get goals. Joe Mickelson's goal down there, you know, it was a lucky breakaway. It was a skillful play, but Shanley, as we've seen in that last play, is very capable of making these goals as long as they bypass the South's defense and can get more shots on goal.
Agreed, Carter. It looks like the Deacons' game plan here is to defend against this South attack as much as they can, and then try to pick their spots on the counter-attacking play as they did on that goal. And it seems to be working so far for him, as now Noah will pass that one back to Beiswinger. Beiswinger finds Mickelson on the far sideline. Beiswinger tries to get on the end of that one. Lubongo wins the race, as now we have the Bruins possessing on the far sideline. Finds Simpson in the middle. Picks out Edmond. Edmond coming up the middle, has plenty of time. Now it looks like we have Johnson trying to get another shot. Johnson rips a shot off a couple Deacon defenders, and that one is cleared. Now is Simpson in the middle. Finds Johnson. Johnson once again a shot. What a save from Cam Hoff. That shot had a lot of heat on it, Carter.
Yes, it did.
Slowly rising. As a keeper, it's very tough to watch that one into your hands when it has so much movement, but a great save there from Cam Hoff.
Definitely, definitely.
Now we have the Bruins coming up the middle. Edmond picks out Tamang on the near sideline. Dietz tries to step, and that one is played out of bounds. Oh, nope, that one keeps in, as now we have Sanyasi up to Jorgen Dietz. Irakoze there to make the play. Some great footwork there from Irakoze, as now Edmond will look for Johnson. Mears clears the danger, As now Evan Reinhold's back on the ball. Nice play there from Sanyasi to get it up the field, as now Bolmy swings and misses, and Johnson trying to get on the end of that one. Looks like it went off of Bolmy. Just a question of will it be a throw-in or a goal kick. Excuse me, a corner kick.
Looks like it'll be a corner kick for the Bruins.
We got a throw in here
throw-in.
as Sanyasi will find Edmond. Edmond trying to possess in the corner. Sanyasi plays it to the middle. That one just goes out of bounds as Cam Hoff will reset with a goal kick. Well, Carter, we've seen a lot of attacking play from these Bruins. Haven't seen many opportunities from the Deacons, but obviously the scoreboard is all that matters, and the Deacons were able to convert on their one chance. As South, having all these opportunities and still not being able to get a goal here, do you think they're going to change their mindset at all, or do you think they're just going to keep trying to attack up the middle and see if one of them can go in for them?
You know, with Shanley scoring that goal, if they decide to have a more defensive mindset in this game, for the rest of this game, I think South, we could see a lot more aggressiveness out of them. But, I mean, for South so far, their game has been very aggressive. I don't know if you could get much more aggressive than this. Shanley, if they want to get some more points, definitely have to bypass the South defense, get some shots on goal, and we can see some action here.
Quick restart from Dietz as now Beiswinger plays it up to Noah. Noah possessing at midfield. Back to Reinholtz. Reinholtz picks out Kyle Stitch on the near sideline. As Nellermo in the battle for the ball there is now it's with Edmond. Edmond trying to get around Nellermo. Some great defense there from Kai to block Edmond from getting to that one. Beiswinger with a clever little flick to Danny Russell. Russell, coming off an injury, broke his arm just a few weeks ago. He had a cast above his elbow, so he was unable to play for a couple weeks. He got that cast cut down now, though, and he's back out there for the Deacons. And he's key for these Deacons. It's always nice to have plenty of players in the midfield that you can throw in there. And I'm sure that Coach Ryan Christensen is happy about Danny Russell being back.
Oh, for sure. You know, just a great player like Danny Russell. I mean, small kid, but has a lot of heart in the game, has a lot of effort, and for being with that serious of an injury and getting back just a couple weeks afterwards. Great play.
Cam Hoff now to punt this one away as he picks out Dietz. Dietz tries to keep it in, and it looks like a swing and a miss there from Jorgen Dietz, as now we have a Bruins throw in on the far sideline. Now Noah possessing in the middle. Picks out a man in Reinholtz as Reinholtz will dribble it up. Finds Danny Russell. Nice play there from the Bruins, able to take that one away as Johnson plays that one forward. Looks like it's Abdullah trying to get on the end of that one. Owen Mears just clears the danger, and now we have a South throw-in.
Reinhold's there, you know, making a few plays. Comes from an athletic family. His brother's kicking at NDSU, North Dakota State University, and he comes from a very soccer-oriented family. Definitely a great and key player for the Shanley Deacons.
Yeah, you talk about Jake Reinholtz, possibly the greatest player that these Deacons have ever had, and now it looks like Johnson with an opportunity in the middle. One-man show here for the Bruins as that one comes out to Abdullah. Tries to get past Dietz there, and that one is kept in bounds. Swinged into the middle. Nice play there from Mason Bolmy. Could have been a penalty called there on Bolmy for that little shove, and the Deacons will just clear the danger. As now it's with Lubungo. Lubungo dribbling up the far sideline. Danny Russell applying pressure. Lubungo throws it into the middle. Picks out a man. That one just comes off his head wrong as now Nellermo is back to defend that one all the way from his forward position. And looks like the attack is settled now as we have a kick here for the Deacons. And as you were saying, Carter, Jake Reinholtz, one of the greats for this program. He had 40 goals his senior season. Incredible, just only a few goals off. And Evan hasn't let down the tradition at all. He's been a great player for these Deacons, and he's done a great job here tonight.
For sure, Evan is just a reliable, great soccer player. You know, just like his brother is, able to make those plays.
As now Luke Noah tries to pick out Nellermo. That one's taken away by Irakoze. Step there from Abdullah.
Kyle Stitch still in the game for Noah Lance.
As now we have Johnson dribbling up the middle. Nice pass there to Tate Simpson. Battle in the midfield for the ball as now we have Evan Reynolds coming out on top, and Nellermo just clears that one. Dietz now on that far sideline. And that one looks like it stays in bounds, as now we have Dietz picking out Danny Russell. Russell tries to find Beiswinger. That one's taken away. Dew will possess now and just clears the danger once again for the Deacons. Looks like Abdoulah's over there on that far sideline. Carter, this team, they have a lot of players that they're comfortable with just throwing around at different positions. They can swap sides. They can easily go from midfield to forward. And that is a great tool for these Bruins to have.
Definitely, when you have this experience of guys with so many skill sets, like Lubungo with his speed and Johnson with his speed, the sheer size of these guys is, we got a big size difference compared to the Deacons. But yeah, I definitely agree with you there.
Now it looks like we have Mears kicking this one off. And great boot there from Mears, finds Luke Noah. And South just clears the danger as now we have Edmond in the middle. And now on the near sideline, looks like Stitch wins that one for the Deacons. And the substitution now for both teams as the freshman Landon Oden comes back on for the Deacons. And that looks like Monger also coming back onto the pitch there for the Bruins.
Mason Bolmy now throwing it in instead of Stitch here.
Mason Bolmy has quite the throw-in abilities. They've scored a couple goals off of his long throw-ins. We see another one here as Noah trying to get on the end of that one. Irakoze just going to let that one roll out as now we will have a Rye goal kick. Now Rye to kick things back underway. Just under 10 minutes to go here in this first half. As trying to pick out Garung there in the middle. Another Garung there on the near sideline as now we have Danny Russell. Now remote possessed by Senyasi. Nice play there from Danny Russell, sliding in front of the player Senyasi to get that ball out of there.
You know, that just shows the toughness of this young Shanley team. Daniel Russell with the broken arm. Now in a cast just going in there and trying to make a play.
And let's welcome back onto the pitch for Deacons, number 4.
Now it looks like we have Senyasi throwing this one in.
Joe Mickelson backing for the Deacons as well. Had that goal earlier in the game.
Great score there from Joe Mickelson. As now we will have Edmond. Edmond flicks that one up. Kyle Stitch gets ahead on it. And Luke Noah clears the danger. Sanyasi now to throw this one in. Picks out Borowitz. Borowitz possessing back to Sanyasi on the near sideline. Trying to pick out Simpson in the middle. A clever pass cut off there by Owen Mears. Mears now possessing in the middle. Throws that one up to Mickelson. Mickelson on the far sideline. Gets past his man, and that one just goes out of bounds. Another great physical play there from Joe Mickelson. He has plenty of agility. One of the better players on this Deacon team.
Joe Mickelson has definitely been a spark for this team in this game. Just making plays, has been a very aggressive player these last few minutes, and just a great player.
And Carter, I've seen a big change here from the Deacons in this game. They've certainly switched it up when it comes to their lineup. Jace Dew usually plays at that left outside wing position, sometimes even at the forward. They've moved him back to defense, and they've moved the defender, Joe Mickelson, up to the left outside wing. And we've seen it's already paying dividends as Joe Mickelson was able to snag a goal early on.
Definitely, you got to switch up your team sometimes, switch up your look if you're going against a team like this to just get some new looks and get some new opportunities.
That one swung into the middle as Reinholtz will clear. Now Mo gets rid of that one. And now we have Garung in the middle. Nice play from Noah to keep it alive as Irakoze finds Labongo. Now with Sanyasi on the near sideline. Sanyasi plays that one up and no Bruins home. And looks like that one will roll out of bounds for a Deacon goal kick.
Substitution under the pitch for your Bruins. Number 14, Michelle.
Looks like we got a great student section down there tonight for the Deacons. Seen some great school pride, as now we have Cam Hoff kicking this one away. Edmond possessing in the middle, picks out Garoon. Garoon throws that one forward. Bolmy there to make the play. Now with Sanyasi as he will play back to Garoon. Labongo now in the middle. Plenty of time and space trying to pick out a man, and he does find Borowitz. Borowitz cut off there by Odin. Because now we have Mickelson with some time and space.
Shanley's definitely been shutting down South's offense here a little bit more these last few minutes of this half compared to the start of the game. Possibly picked up their defense with the one goal they have, trying to stay more focused on defense.
Certainly Carter is. Now we have Mickelson throwing it on the far sideline. As some physical play there from Luke Noah. And now we have it on the far sideline with the Bruins. Plays that one up to Danny Russell. Well cut out there by Danny Russell. Battle there between Monger and Mickelson for the ball, and that one goes in favor of South, as now we have a substitution for the Bruins.
Number 9, Elvin Johnson.
Elvin Johnson back in for the Bruins. One of the key players in this game. Many shots on goals. One of their fastest guys. Just a great player here for the Bruins.
Now we have Evan Reinholtz in the middle. As that one's cut away by the Bruins. Now Sanyasi possessing on the near sideline. Nearing 5 minutes to go here in this first half, as now Edmond will work that one up the near sideline. Under screen there, you can see the nice play there from Mason Bolmy, just clearing the danger on that one. Carter, a name we've heard quite a bit tonight is Edmond. Looks like he is a junior, Iran Kunda Edmond. He's been a great player for South tonight. He's been all over the field, making plays, distributing to his teammates, and he's been one of these key players for South so far.
Definitely. I mean, he's been making plays. He's been getting to his spot.
What a pass there from Luke Noah, as now Nellermo tries to get on the end of that one. Well cleared by Irakoze. Sorry to cut you off there, Carter.
No, I was just going to say that Edmond is just, he's been making plays. He's been a great player and definitely living up to this Bruins offense.
Now it looks like we have the sophomore Kyle Stitch throwing this one in. Trying to find Odin. Odin's able to get down there. A big size disadvantage against Irakoze, and it looks like we have a foul there on Irakoze. The smaller Odin just fell there. Nice job to create the penalty. As now we have Dietz swinging this one in from the near sideline. Same position we saw the earlier goal. Dietz kicks that one in. Luke Noah gets on the end of it, and it looks like that one hit the crossbar. What a shot there from Luke Noah with the header.
Amazing heads-up play by Luke Noah there.
Just inches away from the second goal of the game. And I didn't get a clear look in that one. We'll probably see it on the replay in a little bit, but looks like that one just happened to come off the crossbar. Another great cross there from Jorgen Dietz. As now this one will be a South throw-in.
Number 2 throwing it in for South.
Sanyasi here on the near sideline. As now we have Edmond possessing. Edmond there back to Garoon. Garoon back to Labongo as we see Rai, the goalkeeper here, playing. It's obviously not on your screen, but playing up to about the 20, 25-yard line here. Possibly might join the attack here in these dying minutes. As now that one's swung into the middle. Johnson with an opportunity, has some space. Tries to go back onto his right foot with a shot. That one just sails wide. Looks like he had a bit of space there, Carter. Just hit that one the wrong way as it flies wide and high of the frame.
Definitely. As you said, too, they're pulling their goalie up a little bit. These last few minutes are crucial going into the half. If you're the team up at half, it's a big advantage mentally for the other team. And you wanna be tied or be above the team. It's hard coming back from being down after a half.
As now we have Bolmy throwing this one in on the near sideline. Picks out Dietz, another great throw in there from Bolmy as Irakoze looks like he's going to play this one back to Rai. Rye with plenty of pressure on him. Luke Noah applying the pressure there as Mickelson will now go for the ball out there on the far sideline. Looks like that one was dribbled out of bounds there by Garoon. Mickelson finds Dietz. Dietz in the corner. Trying to play back to Joe Mickelson. That one's out on South. And now we have a Joe Mickelson throw-in. As Mickelson's just going to leave that one for the throw-in man, Bolmy. Trying to create one more opportunity here with just under 2 minutes left to go in this first half. Bolmy with another great throw-in into the middle. Odin tries to flick that one. Bouncing through the middle as a nice clear there from South as now we have Edmond coming up the near sideline. Borowitz has some space. He is onside, ladies and gentlemen, as now Edmond's possessing on the near sideline. Great flick there from Garoon, trying to get it to Borowitz. Kyle Stitch now just clears the danger. Nice play there from the young player, Kyle Stitch. Not trying to do anything fancy with it, just clearing the danger.
Definitely, that's what you got to do in situations like these. You know, if you don't have the skill, and Kyle Stitch does, but he's just having, he's being safe there for his team, making sure South doesn't have an opportunity to shoot on the goal.
Just under a minute now to go in this first half. As now we have the Bruins possessing in the corner. Poor touch there, and it looks like now it'll be a Cam Hoff goal kick.
Looks like we got a kick to Luke Noah. Heads up play to Dietz.
As now we have Russell in the midfield trying to pick out Luke Noah. That one falls through to Mickelson. Nice play by Labungo to clear the danger. As now we have South coming up the far sideline. What a tackle from Jace Dew. Great slide tackle there to get the ball. Looks like that one was very clean. As now we just have under 10 minutes to go. Dietz on the far sideline trying to get one more opportunity here for Shanley, as that will close out the half. Carter, we certainly saw a lot of things here from these two teams. Shanley up 1-0. What do you think South has to improve on to be able to come back in this game?
You know, South, they've been very aggressive right now. A lot more shots on goal than Shanley, but that's where Shanley gets them. They find a way to clear that defense, and they find open players like Joe Mickelson, Luke Noah to get shots on goal.
Now it looks like we'll have a couple replays here of the first half. Saw some great action there. As here we see that effort there from Joe Mickelson, a strong header. Nice play from Rye to just clear the danger. Is now, Carter, this was a big chance for South when Johnson had a lot of room there in the middle.
As you see, he split his way through that defense. Definitely has an eye for finding a goal.
And what a goal there from Joe Mickelson. Once again, you see Luke Noah just letting that one go through. He's just going to let that one roll in. And great play there. And now we see the Luke Noah header, and that did come just off the crossbar. Landed an inch before the goal line. Lucky there for South to not give up a goal on that one.
See South's players with a sigh of relief after that one.
Johnson, he's had plenty of scoring opportunities. He's been great for South so far. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be back after the halftime break for more boys varsity high school soccer action.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the players back onto the pitch for the second half of soccer.
Welcome back to Shanley High School, ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare for some more boys varsity high school action. Just a brief message here. Shanley TV is made possible in part by the Shanley Athletic Club and their generous members. Check out their website today at shanleyathleticClub.com to learn how your membership contributes to Shanley TV, the Deacon Den, and many other student-athlete needs. While you're there, be sure to renew your annual membership by clicking the Join Now button or become a member if you are not one already. It's easy to become a member and anyone can join, so sign up today. The Shanley Athletic Club, taking Deacon athletics to a higher level. Alongside my color commentator, Carter Coleman, as we get set for some more action here.
Burowitz with the start and kick. Passes it back into South territory.
As now we have South losing possession there on the far sideline. And it looks like we'll have a Deacon throw in here. Bolmy is going to take this one.
Kyle Stitch still back there on defense. No Lance.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of him since he went out with that injury in the first half. As now Jace Dew will possess in a battle there in the middle with Borowitz. Looks like that one went off kind of normal there on the far sideline, as now we will have a South throw-in. Evan Reinhold's battling for it in the middle now with Odin. Odin plays to Normo. As looks like a tussle for the ball there, as it will be a South throw-in. That one's played upfield to Johnson, it looks like. As now we'll have Luke Noah possessing. Nice job to step there. Nice defensive play, but it will be another South throw-in. Inching down the field here, Carter.
Definitely. These guys have just been playing along the sideline.
Yeah, a lot of space in that midfield. Looks like both teams are trying to move up the sideline. As now that one will just go back to Lubango. Lubango with some space. What a pass there over to Johnson. Johnson will try to swing that one in the middle. Mears gets ahead on it. Goes through Mickelson, though, as Johnson still has a chance. Odin back to Dew, who will clear. Now that one's with Lubango in the middle. Mickelson wears that one to the face, it looks like, as now we have a battle between Odin and Garoon. Johnson now on the near sideline trying to play that one in the middle. Clever flick there from Garoon, it looks like, as now Cam Hoff is forced to make a save, but easy stop there from Cam Hoff. Still a positive sign, though, for the Bruins, able to get forward.
Right off the bat, we see South going in aggressively with their offense, just making plays, shooting on goal. Great heads-up play by Cam Hoff, though, stopping that goal from going in.
Jorgen Dietz now. Looks like it might have been a handball there on Garoon in the middle. As Mears will take that one quickly. What a boot. That one bounces back to the 18, and Rye is there to make the save. Reinholz, looks like Evan Reinhold's been moved up to striker now for the Deacons. Another change as now Johnson possessing in the midfield area.
Joe Mickelson with the throw-in.
Mickelson trying to pick out Noah. That one cut off by Garoon. Now Odin with plenty of time. What a pass there to Jorgen Dietz. He's in. And looks like Dietz didn't think he could win that one because he seemed to give up. But another nice play there from Rye to come off his line and make the save for South. As now we have Irakoze. Plays that one up back to Kyle Stitch. Stitch with the header. Nice play there from Mears to flick it on to Odin. As now we have a bit of a jostle going on there. Whoa. Looks like some extracurriculars going on there on that near sideline. Dietz was getting into a tussle there with, looks like Garoon, and that will be a free kick for Shanley.
We got a shout-out here for Paul Kochman. My dad is tuning in on Shanley TV from Oxbow, North Dakota.
Great to have you in here, Paul. Hopefully we're delivering some great soccer action for you, as now this one's played into the middle. Danger for the Deacons. South wanted a handball, and it looks like Jorgen Dietz was there And he just placed that one right over the crossbar. Still, though, what a play there from, looks like it was Joe Mickelson taking that corner. And now we will have Rye with this kick.
Definitely a good heads-up play there by the whole Shanley defense in general, getting that ball out of there.
As now that one will go back to Bolmy. Reinhold's in the middle. Looking for Edmund. Some great speed there from Edmund. Able to get past the speedy Kai Nauermo. Edmund possessing now on the far sideline against Nauermo and Stitch. Goes right by Stitch. Has some room on the baseline. And after some incredible dribbling, that one just seemed to dribble out.
Amazing athleticism there showed by Edmund, just getting around the whole Shanley defense there, curving his way to the goal. Couldn't finish the play, though, but great athletic play.
Owen Mears trying to pick out Odin in the middle there. That one goes through. As now we have Johnson possessing on the near sideline. Johnson able to get past Jace Dew. Mears is there to defend him, though. Johnson's going to try to play this one in the middle. Some physical play there from Mears, and Mears is able to make the step, and that one is out off of Owen Mears.
South with the throw-in.
Now we have Grung in the middle, trying to pick out a man. Flings that one in the middle over to his brother, and that one just goes out of bounds. As now we have another goal kick here for Cam Hoff. Just under 35 minutes left to go in this game. As now Hoff boots this one downfield. Tries to pick out Noah. Good flick by Garoon. And Odin now in a battle with Johnson on the near sideline for that one. Back to Mickelson. And that one is cleared down to Mears. Mears now possesses. Trying to pick out Jorgen Dietz. Nice play there from Odin. Able to settle down the attack. Is now assists with Dietz. Dietz trying to pick out Dew. That one is cut off by Irakoze. Reinhold's now in the middle. Plays that one over to Nauermo. Nauermo looking for Odin. Odin with plenty of time and space in the midfield. Clever cut there from Landon Odin. Trying to pick out Luke Noah. And that one stepped there by Irakoze.
We see some aggressiveness here from Shanley. A lot more at the start of this half than last half, definitely. That's what we need if Shanley wants to win this game against an aggressive team like South.
As now it looks like we have a corner kick for the Deacons as Jace Dew is trotting over to take this one. Just like to give a shout out here to Carly Mickelson, watching all the way from Madison, Wisconsin. She just watched her brother score his first goal. That'd be Joe Mickelson. So great to have you on here, Carly, as now this one's played into the middle. Cleared out by the Bruins as Borowitz will try to get past Mears. Nice play by Mears as Mears possesses in the middle, trying to pick out Noah. Looks like he might have been offsides there, as now Dietz will hold in the midfield. Finds Luke Noah. Luke Noah with a shot. That
absolute
shot
cannon.
had some,
That
shot had a lot of pace on it. That one was rising and just went over the crossbar.
Rye here with the kick.
Looks like a bit of delay for a South substitution.
Substitution for your Bruins, number 3, Pacific Sibomana.
Sibomana coming on now for the Bruins as Simpson tries to get that one in the midfield. As now we have Landon Odin possessing the midfield. Trying to get that one past Borowitz. Borowitz looks like he's shaken up a little bit, and now Monger with the clear down there to Johnson. Johnson in a battle with Dew, trying to get that ball in the corner, and now we do have a foul called. Looks like Johnson was just a little overly aggressive there, as now Mears will kick this one.
Great kick by Mears.
As now Luke Noah, clever flick onto Jorgen Dietz. He is just a hair off sides. What a play there from Luke Noah, just flicking it with his head onto Jorgen Dietz. Just happened to be a hair offside.
Great heads-up play there by the Deacons. Sadly he was offsides, but, we get that opportunity again. Definitely that's a possible goal.
Now the kick here for South. That one down towards the referee. Bolmy with the header there. Plays that one up to Odin. Odin shoved down there by Borowitz, and that will be a foul. Borowitz's second straight foul call in a matter of minutes.
Owen Mears with the kick. Great boot. Passes up to Mickelson.
As now we have South possessing in the midfield. Picks out Johnson. Johnson with some time and space. Well played there by Jace Dew. Not scared of the speed of Johnson there. Is now Mickelson on the near sideline. Plays that one towards Dietz. Looks like that's Lubango there. Able to grab that one. As Dietz now still applying pressure. As this ball will be cleared up the near sideline. Evan Reinholz with some time here. As Tate Simpson trying to move this one up the field. Nice play from Evan Reinholz to cut out that pass, and now it's back with Jace Dew.
Jace Dew passes back to Odin. Odin with a lot of time and space there to Reinholz. Met by some South defenders.
Odin cuts off that one very nicely. As a nice little pass there to Joe Mick just goes off the near sideline.
South with a throw in.
As now we have, it looks like another South throw in here on the near sideline. And Garoon will take this one. Nice play there from Luke Noah to cut out that one, as now it's back with Irakoze.
Luke Noah.
Nice play there to box out the defender from getting the ball. That should be a Shanley throw in, and I believe it is. As now that is back with South, and they will just clear the danger. Mears and Dew are there, pressured by Johnson. Johnson with some incredible speed. Able to apply, gets past Dew, gets past Mears. And now they have a chance. Down on the near sideline, that's Johnson. Plays it into the middle, dangerous area for the Deacons. Edmond now possessing on the near sideline. Flings that one into the middle. Trouble here for the Deacons. Oh, Tate Simpson now falls on it. That one rolls in for the Bruins. What a goal there from Tate Simpson.
Aggressive
as now
play.
They have tied up the score. A little celebration there from Simpson. But yeah, what about that goal there, Carter?
Tate Simpson, like I said at the start of this match, he's definitely one of those players to watch tonight. Great heads-up play, was in the right spot, found the opportunity, and he made his team proud.
As now, that's got to be crushing for the Deacons. Not many games to go. They're at 6th in the EDC. Need to be top 4 to get into state. As now Mears slips on that one as he'll kick that one up the field. Played up by South. That looks like that was Monger. Is now dual possess. Reinholz with a clever flick. Garoon intercepts. Borowitz now possessing. Picks out Simpson. Simpson now plays it to Johnson. Nope, he goes back to his defender, Garoon. Excuse me, that was Monger on the near sideline.
Great play by Joe Mickelson clearing it for them. Very aggressive these last few minutes after that goal. Sparked a little enthusiasm in them. And they've been very, just like we saw in the first half, just going for those shots with Elvin and people like Edmund too. Finding spaces and making shots.
Now Mears plays that one up towards Odin. As now it's possessed by Edmund in the midfield. Edmund weaving through defenders. Met there by Reinholz. Looks like we have a whole pack of Bruins warming up there on the far sideline. Possibly going to see some substitutions here in the coming minutes. And now it's on the far sideline. Looks like we have Kai Nellermo over there now possessing. Plays that one back into Bolmy. As now Tate Simpson possesses up to Borowitz. Some speed there from Borowitz.
Great play by
that one's played by Mears. Up to Noah. The big shove there in the back from Irakoze on Luke Noah. No call, though. And now we have Johnson on the near sideline. Johnson trying to work up. Joe Mickelson trying to shake him off. Can't quite do it. Clever footwork. Johnson weaving through plenty of defenders. Back to Tate Simpson. Bolmy tries to clear the danger. Still in the middle, though. What a save from Cam Hoff. Looked like an incidental shot there, possibly, from Sibowana. But that one, for all we know, could have been floating in that left corner. Cam Hoff sure had to make a great leaping save to get to that one.
Cam Hoff looking like a wide receiver out there, making plays like that.
Now on the far sideline, South has it. That one rolls out of bounds for Deacons corner. Excuse me, Deacons throwing.
That just goes to show how important an athletic goalie is in this. You know, sometimes we think of goalies as kind of just sitting back, you know, slow, but Cam Hoff is just, he's been making plays. He's a playmaker.
Yeah, Carter, your player to watch. He certainly has been all over the field tonight. Got very unlucky on that one goal that was scored against him. And now we have that South attack on the near sideline. Played in towards Luke Noah. And now it looks like some danger here in the box as Borowitz possessing. He goes down. Plenty of fans calling for a penalty here as a great shot there from Garoon. What a stop by Owen Mears, able to get in front of that one.
Great job.
As now we have some more danger for the Deacons off of the head of, it looks like Sibo Mana. Bomi trying to clear there. What a sequence of events there, Carter.
Definitely Cam Hoff. Letting things reset here to Dietz. Interfered by South.
And now looks like a battle on the far sideline. And Garoon comes away with that one in the middle. Plays it back to Labungo. Simpson now possessing. Cut off by Luke Noah. Luke Noah's got time and space. Jorgen Dietz making a run. He has a lot of space. Noah plays it to him just a little late, though, as now Simpson is back on the ball. And now that one's played over to Johnson on the near sideline.
Johnson is just a fun player to watch. You see his footwork here, just weaving around the Shanley defenders.
What a move there.
Definitely a great player.
Now trying to get back to Johnson. That one just rolls through. Kamoff sprints over to make the save. And, yeah, Carter, after that goal from South, we have seen a lot of enthusiasm here from these Bruins.
You know, yeah, at the start of this half, it seemed kind of just equal-sided for aggressiveness and teams attacking offensively. But definitely after that goal, South has been going at it, going for shots, and Shanley needs to pick up the intensity if they want to stay in this game.
What dangerous tackle there from Garoon, taking out Odin from behind. No call, however, as Simpson goes for the Megan Deuce. Some very physical play there between those midfielders. Simpson trying to get back the ball for his team as now Reinholtz has it in the middle. Odin now possessing the young freshman back up to the junior. Reinholtz picks out Joe Mickelson. Joe Mickelson in a race on the near sideline. Can't quite win that one, though, as it looks like that one's going to roll. It looks like Joe Mickelson saved it.
Great
play still alive. What a play there from Mickelson. Keeping that ball in bounds. It looks sure like it was going to go out. As now we have Mears stepping, or excuse me, that's Luke Noah. And now that one is out for a Deacon throw-in. Freshman Beiswinger coming back in.
Lubungo there clearing that ball. Great play by him.
And now it looks like we have Owen Mears throwing this one in on the near sideline. Nice throw there. Looking for Beiswinger. Jorgen Dietz has space and time. Can't quite win that one. Some great speed there from the South defender. That one looks like Sanyasi over there. Looks like Dietz was surely going to have a scoring opportunity, but
definitely
Sanyasi did very well to win that race.
Sanyasi was not having it.
As now we have Bolmy on the near sideline.
Shanley with a throw-in.
Oh, that one goes through, it looks like. Sitting with Odin. Odin with a shot there. Possibly just trying to create a rebound and rise there to make the play. South now looking to counterattack. They got plenty of numbers going forward. Can't quite find. Looks like that was Borowitz on that run there. Whoa. Kyle Stitch gets taken out there from the knees. That's a very dangerous tackle from the Bruins. Assistant coach Kevin Roos over there calling for a penalty, as it looks like there was some toes up there from the South player. And he will get a yellow card, as now he will be sent off the pitch for now. Looks like that is possibly Garoon, Carter. I'm not quite sure.
I think you're right. Kyle Stitch, though, I mean, getting tackled and getting right back up just shows his durability as one of these great young guys getting into these varsity reps.
Yeah, it does not feel good to get cleated like that. So doing very well to just get up and keep going. As now it looks like we have Kai Nellermo possibly taking this one.
A little bit of shoving there.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going in the box there. This game's getting a little out of hand, ladies and gentlemen, as now that one's played in the middle. Some incredible physicality there from both teams, unwarranted before the play even begins. And now we have Mears taking that one up the near sideline. Another slide tackle, another slide, yep, and that one's going to be called. Can't play on the ground there from Garoon. Looks like this game's escalating a little bit. Refs having to do a lot of talking.
Definitely has gotten a little bit more chippy these last couple minutes. I mean, we've seen at the start of the first half that there was a little bit of pushing and shoving, but Luke Noah on that last play, and I think that was Gurung, they were just pushing each other around. So
now Mears throws that one in the box, headed away by South. Now Reinhold's possessing. Challenging Johnson in the middle. Mears there to step. Mears now controlling up to the middle. Tries to find Luke Noah. Doesn't quite get to him, though, and some more physical play there from Luke Noah, and it looks like that was Gurung. Some intense physicality we've seen here the last few minutes, Carter.
Definitely, definitely. Like I was saying before, there's gotten a lot more chippies last few minutes. So eager to get a goal, or they actually do have a goal. They want to get another goal.
Yeah, Carter, I think it's fair to say that both teams are looking to snag another one. South already has 5 ties on the year, so I don't think they'd be looking to get another one of those.
No.
As now that one's played back to Mickelson. Played up by Mears, as now it sits with Dietz. Mears clears this one down the near sideline, as now it sits with Labungo. Beiswinger pressuring there on Monger. Plays up to Edmond. Edmond looking for Johnson. That one just rolls through to Mears as Cam Hoff will scoop that one up.
Cam Hoff kicking it off here.
Now it looks like Simpson there in the middle is able to get on that one. As Edmond now finds Johnson on the near sideline. Johnson trying to make more plays. Clever pass to Borowitz. That one goes through to Stitch. Stitch does well to clear the danger. Not playing any games there.
Good play by Kyle Stitch there. Knocking it out of bounds. Let the defense reset.
Now it looks like Sibomana is over there to throw in this one. As Simpson now possesses, looking for Garoon. Gets around Kyle Stitch with a shot. Nice
Cam
shot there
Hoff
from
with
Garoon. Plenty of speed on that one. That one was rising. And Cam Hoff once again making the great play.
I've said this before, Cam Hoff just looks like a wide receiver catching balls, soccer balls coming at him 60 miles per hour. I don't know that fast, but they're coming in quick.
Quite possibly, Carter, as now we have looks like a free kick here in Shanley's direction. As Owen Mears is going to trot over to take this one. Looks like Danny Russell, the sophomore, will be checking back in for the Deacons.
You know, now here's a guy, Danny Russell, like I've said before, he's just small little guy, got heart. He's got heart, and he's playing through an injury right now.
A lot going on there in the box. A scramble for the ball there. Plenty of players on the ground. Rye comes away with it. Some crazy sequences of events here in the last few minutes, Carter. As we just saw a little bit of a scrum there for the ball in the 18, as now Rye's pushing his players up the field.
South fans happy with that call, getting it back to Rye.
As now that one will be played up. Now Luke Noah intercepts that one. Some more physical play. Knocks over Edmond there, it looks like. Mickelson now possessing. Missed there by Johnson. Odin gets a touch on it. Now it's just with Borowitz on the near sideline. Borowitz plays over to Johnson. Johnson with some nice footwork, trying to get around 4 defenders there. And it looks like we have a handball in the box. Wow, this has gone from bad to worse for the Deacons, as now we have a penalty kick. To be honest, Carter, I didn't see it. We'd have to look at a replay for that one, but referee calls a handball, and now it looks like we got a penalty kick here. Now walking up to the penalty spot here for the Bruins. Looks like this is Lebongo here taking this one, the defender.
It's up to Cam Hoff here.
Yeah, this would be big for the Bruins if this one goes in. Cam Hoff would really like a stop here. possibly could be state hopes on the line here as Lubongo slots it away into the right side. What a penalty kick there from Lubongo. Just slots it right into the corner. Cam Hoff had little to no chance at that one. And now, in a matter of minutes, we find ourselves with a completely different script as South is up 2-1.
You know, Shanley here, they've been playing a more defensive game, defensive scheme, but definitely going to have to step up the offense, make some more shots, weave against that Bruins defense, and just find some more opportunities to score.
Yeah, Carter, we've seen this a couple times this year where it seems like the Shanley team gets a goal and they just retreat into a shell. And in this high school soccer sport, you cannot just play defensive soccer the whole game and expect to not give any goals up. You have to be aggressive, have to get forward, and they haven't done that the last few minutes. And as I'm saying that, Luke Noah gets forward with a chance as now Noah's possessing. What a pass to Jorgen Dietz. And what a clear there. It looks like that was Irakazi.
Definitely agree with you, though. This game comes down to who wants it more, who's going to go after it. And if you got that aggressiveness, that edge, that little chip on your shoulder, you're gonna have more opportunities to shoot and score.
Dietz with a high throw in there. Now that one lands with Simpson. Simpson plays up to Mears. Now Mears possessing on the near sideline, trying to move up. Some great footwork there from Owen Mears, the defender, getting around Johnson. Goes around two defenders, possibly has a chance here. Owen Mears with a deflection. Wow, what a move there from Owen Mears. Going through plenty of South defenders. Looks like play kind of seemed like some players delayed there, thought that a whistle was called, but that was not the case. Ryan bobbled it. Looks like Luke Noah could have had a chance, but Ryan did well to get back on that one.
Great stop, great heads-up play there by Rye. You know, he hesitated a little bit with that bobbling that ball, but Cam Hoff here.
Cam Hoff just picks that one up after Borowitz was making chase. Just under 17 minutes to go now, as now we find ourselves with the Deacons down by one. Russell possessing in the middle. Finds Nellermo on the outside. Reynolds with a clever pass there to Russell. He gets there, and looks like that one is out off Russell for a Bruins throw-in.
See some speed there by Russell trying to get that ball back in bounds, keep it in bounds, and again, just a great small little player.
And now we have Reinholtz in the middle. Looks like Edmund was there to cut that one off as Siwamana possesses now, and it looks like Borowitz is in. And I believe that's his 5th offsides call of the game. And another missed opportunity there for South. And now we will have a Shanley goal kick where the offsides took place. And a yellow card has been assessed here to Gabriel Borowitz. Not sure what went on there. Possibly use of language. I didn't see anything physical, Carter, so not sure what happened there, but Borowitz has to go off by rule with that yellow card. As now
Owen Mears back to kick.
Yellow card number 7, Ashid Gurung.
And now we have Mears kicking that one up to Nellermo. What a flick. Luke Noah trying to get on it. Kevin Gladich in the middle there, trying to get on the end of that one. A first-year player in Kevin Gladich, finding himself with some varsity action. And what about that? Had a chance there, but nice play by Rye to get back on it.
Kevin Gladich, definitely one of the fastest, if not the fastest kid on this field. He used to be a football player, now he's playing soccer, but he's just a great athletic guy, great tool for the Deacons to use here in situations like that.
Edmund now finds Johnson. Johnson looking for a little 1-2 there between Simpson and Johnson. What a play. South finds themselves in with a shot. Oh, looks like the referee called offsides there. I have to say, Carter, it looked like he was onside from my position.
I'd have to agree with you there, but great heads-up play by Cam Hoff, swatting that thing down.
Yeah, looks like South caught a tough break there, but still, Cam Hoff was there to make the play. As now Mears throws that one forward. Cut off there by Edmund. Jorgen Dietz battling for it. And Carter, now we're under 15 minutes. I really expect the Deacons to increase their attack in here.
Yeah.
They're possibly, as I've said, being 6th in the EDC, only a few games left. This could mean the difference between state or no state for Shanley. So I believe they're really going to start to ramp up the intensity here.
I 100% agree with you. I mean, they gotta have guys down there. They gotta be making plays, be aggressive. And I've preached this the whole game. Aggressiveness wins games. You gotta just be able to make those plays, be willing to, risk some things and just try to score a goal.
As now, what a shot there from Johnson. Looks like he used the outside of his right foot.
Edmund, let's see here on the replay.
Yeah, that was Johnson. You see here on your replay. What a
Johnson.
shot with the outside of the right foot with some crazy swerve on that one. Came off as well to watch that one into his hands. Now Dietz pressuring.
It's out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a Shanley throw-in. We got Dietz with the throw-in. Possible sub. Nope, yet. Just the ball went out of bounds. Dietz with the throw-in.
Dietz looking in towards the middle. Lands with Gladich. Gladich can't quite keep hold of it. As now looks like we have Mears getting rid of the danger on that one. As now Simpson possesses. Simpson trying to pick out Johnson. It's a race. Johnson wins it. What a deflection from Cam Hoff. Johnson has a chance in the middle. No goalie in the net. And he slots it home. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. That was absolutely crazy
Quick
there
change of events.
from Johnson. What speed to get past Owen Mears. One of the fastest players on this team. Cam Hoff made the right play trying to come out and get to that one. But Johnson's just ruthless intent to get to that one. That's the reason he scored that goal. And a great finish. What do you think about that one, Carter?
I mean, definitely just made his way past that Shanley defense. Owen Mears had to hop back in goal because Cam Hoff was nowhere near it. And they scored off that opportunity. So good play by South.
Now Shanley find themselves with a 2-goal deficit. Just under 13 minutes to go now. As Daniel Russell will possess. Simpson with some footwork in the middle. Able to get that one over to Garoon. Garoon finds Sibomana on the far sideline. Johnson now the goal scorer. Looking for Garoon. Can he win the race? Joe Mickelson with some speed there. Looks like that one was off of Garoon.
South, we see, just gets a little spark after they score a goal like any team would, but they definitely just bump up that aggressiveness once they score.
Yeah, this Fargo South team, really a team that thrives on momentum. Once they got that first goal, it seems like they just got that second and third one, bang, bang, and I wouldn't be shocked if we see another one here in the coming minutes. As now Johnson possesses in the middle. Finds Tate Simpson in the middle as now he will look to play through with another little flick pass. Sibomana fakes a shot, gets past Stitch. A weak shot with the left foot ends up in the arms of Cam Hoff. And Carter, if I'm the Deacons, you really got to start throwing numbers forward now. You're down by 2. State hopes possibly on the line. Just a matter of minutes left in this game. They really got to start to ramp up the offensive intensity.
Definitely agree with you. I mean, they say leave it on the field, and if you want to win this game, you got it right now.
Now Garoon coming up the near sideline. He's guarded by Mears. Now one back to Monger. Danger in the middle. A bicycle kick from Sibomana lands with Johnson. Johnson with a swing and a miss. That one's cleared by Mickelson. Now we have Edmund in the middle. Reinholtz and him collide. Looks like Reinholtz is shaken up. What a bicycle attempt there from Sibomana. Didn't work out for him there, but some great athleticism we saw there from the tall man.
Reinholtz here. He was down on the play. Looks like we'll get a substitute.
Yeah, it looks like Reynolds is going off.
I believe Landon Bowden will be entering the game for the Deacons. Running on the field there.
Landon Bowden, another one of these freshmen operating in the midfield. Along with the youngster Drew Beiswinger, is now Owen Mears will kick this one from about the 20-yard line.
Looks like Noah Lance has joined the game again, too.
Yeah, that's big for the Deacons. A really physical player. It seems like he's recovered from his injury in the first half, as now he's back out there. And now some intense play here from the Bruins as Simpson tries to find, looks like that is Tamang over there. Now we have a penalty called against Shanley, as now we have his South free kick. Trying to find Simpson in the middle. That one goes through to Russell. Picked up by Nellermo. Nellermo looking for Noah. Back to Noah. Kevin Gladich chasing that one down. What incredible speed there from Kevin Gladich. Almost forces an error from the South player. And it looks like he may be cramping over there. I'm not sure who that is, Carter, but obviously 80-minute game. If you're playing a lot of minutes, it can certainly catch up to you.
Definitely wears you down.
And yeah, we could possibly see some more cramping problems here before the end of this game.
We've seen a lot more substitutes, though, for Shanley, like Kevin Gladich getting in there, along with just substituting, more players out. I believe, that'll just keep them fresh and will hopefully just help the Deacons avoid cramps and situations like the South has right now.
Now both teams will go over to their respective sidelines as the South player is still down. As now he is back up and on his feet. Looks like play might get underway here. That was Sanyasi now coming on for the injured player, as well as Sibomana trotting back on the field.
Kind of gotten things more organized here for South. Shanley running onto the field.
And now it looks like we're going to resume play.
Looks like South will be throwing it out of bounds. Who is
doing? Yep, now we have a South throw-in. Looks like Sibomana on that far sideline. And Edmund now plays that one up the middle. Playing chase to that one is Abdullah trying to get on the end of that one. As now it's cleared up the field to Nellermo. Nellermo now with it, plays it back to Odin. Odin with a clever cut through the middle. Finds Nellermo once again. More physicality as now Russell is with the ball. Russell has some time and some space in the middle. Some great tackling there from the Bruins. Now it looks like Johnson's in the middle with that one. Stood up by Owen Mears. Owen Mears with the great step. Odin back to Russell. Back to Russell. As now Edmund tries to get to that one. Tamang wins that battle as now he starts coming away with it. Nellermo once again receives. Quite a battle going on here in the midfield, Carter. Neither team able to get it out to their own third.
Definitely. Shanley's got to get some aggressiveness here. And to be honest, I haven't seen it. I mean, if they want to, they got 9 minutes to score 2 goals, and they got to get some plays in here. Big
what
plays.
A turn from Joe Mickelson. So now Mickelson works up the sideline. Finds Luke Noah. Noah looking back for Mickelson. Can't quite find him, though. As now South just clears. And now we see the speed of South here. It looks like that's Abdullah trying to chase that one down, and Mears wins that one. And now Mears will just clear downfield in the direction of Kevin Gladich. That one's met by a South defender. Is now Sanyasi. Clears that one forward. Sitting now with Noah. Noah gets around a defender. Can't get past Edmund, though. Edmund looking to pick out Tamang on the far sideline. Pressured by Lance. Lance and Nellermo now applying pressure. Back to Edmund. Edmund trying to pick out a player in the middle. He does. That's Garung. What a step from Owen Mears, able to clear the danger. What a swim move there, it looked like, from Owen Mears. And Edmund goes down after the shove there from Mears.
That'll be a Deacons throw in. Kyle Sitch, number 18, throwing the ball in. Looks like Shanley's adding some new players.
Yeah, that's the youngster Drew Beiswinger coming in, as well as number 13 Jorgen Dietz out on that far sideline. Now Mears is here to throw this one in.
And number 5, Carter Yeager.
Carter Yeager also, you know, great soccer player getting in there.
As now it's with Johnson. Yeah, Carter Jager, another one of these freshmen for the Deacons. Now this one is played up. Looks like Tamang on the far sideline. Going up against the freshman, plays it in the middle. Oh, step there from Mears. Abdullah with a chance, and he squanders it. That one just goes past the out-of-bounds line. Another scoring opportunity for the Bruins there. Nice clear, though, from Cam Hoff here to get things back underway.
South has definitely just been attacking at Cam Hoff, getting real close to him before they shoot. It's been a very, very aggressive game on South's part with their goals. And
now we have Stitch possessing in the middle. Trying to pick out a man downfield. He's trying to send Dietz, but the speed of the Bruins back line will win that one. Plays it back to Rye. Rye possesses now back out to his left back. Looks like Sibomana over there. Now it sits with Monger. Now over to Labongo. Taylor Labongo plays it up to Tate Simpson. And now it's with Stitch. Stitch plays that one in a byswinger, finds its way to Nellermo. Nellermo with some space here. Opportunity for the Deacons as Luke Noah has it. More physicality here between the two teams as byswinger now possesses. Noah trying to get on this one, plays it back to Odin. What a pass from Landon Odin. Jorgen Dietz has a chance. Plays it back into the middle. Can Drew Byswinger win it? No, he cannot. Good clear there from South. Is now Owen Mears is pressing all the way up from his center back position. Looks like the Deacons are really starting to throw numbers forward here, trying to get a couple goals to spare some points out of this game. Some great dribbling from Owen Mears now as Edmund is able to take that one away. Edmund's just going to clear the danger now as it looks like South is just going to try to hold their lead and defend here in the last few minutes, Carter.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'd do if I was up 3-1.
All right, now it's with, well said, Carter. Now it's with Owen Mears on the near sideline as he will throw this one in. What a throw-in from Mears. And this one lands with Carter Jager. What a shot from Carter Jager.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. The freshman Carter Jager with a goal from 30 yards out. What a shot, Carter.
Carter has just brought Shanley back into this game. See here on the replay.
What a shot. Look at the knuckle on that.
Nice little
Flies
chip
over
shot.
Ryan.
Wow.
As a freshman, you're going to remember that for a long time.
Definitely.
Jagger just did a lot for his team there, bringing him back in the game. What an incredible goal from Carter Jagger, as now we have a game again. What a play from the freshman. Now the Deacons are really going to throw numbers forward as they have a chance in this game. Just under 5 minutes to go now. What a shot from Carter Jagger.
That was incredible.
There's just a knuckle on that ball. Dips it right over the goalie's hands. And this Shanley team has talked a lot about, even if you're a long ways out, if you're open, have the shot. And we really saw there why that pays dividends, as now Carter Jagger grabs his first varsity career goal.
It's a great shot, great vision by Carter Jager there. Great placement on that ball as well.
This one played now to the far sideline. Kevin Gladys trying to win. Edmund boots it down. Now South has an opportunity here. Looks like that is Abdullah just battling, but they don't have plenty of numbers there as Mears wins that one. What a play from Mears. And that will be a foul, as now Mears will have an opportunity for a free kick. Possibly one of the last attacks here for the Deacons, as Carter Jagger gets mentioned for his incredible last goal. Now Byswinger will hold in the middle, back to Kyle Stitch. Stitch just flings that one forward, met by Edmund. That one over to Sibomana now. There's another boot ball here, as it looks like Cam Hoff is going to win that one. What a boot down the field. That one's about 60, 70 yards down. Dietz trying to win that one down. Whoa, bit of a excessive shove there. Plenty, and now it looks like we do have a switch of a call here. The ref initially pointed for a South throw-in, but it looks like we have a free kick here now for the Deacons. This could be key for the Deacons here, Carter. Free kicks from this type of area are super dangerous, only a matter of minutes left in the game. How crucial do you think it is for the Deacons to make an impact here?
I mean, these, like you said, these free kicks are extremely important.
Wow, more shoving going on in the box as Luke Noah ends up on the ground. As this is getting a little out of hands, ladies and gentlemen.
I believe that was Luke Noah and
Not sure who that was down there, Carter.
Edmund, possibly. This isn't the first time, though. These guys have been going at it.
Edmund will be assessed a yellow card.
Yep.
South's third yellow card of the game. I'm assuming the coaching staff will not be pleased about that. And
Yellow card issued to Bruin number 9.
What I was
you got to
saying,
wonder
though,
if the Deacons are wondering if a penalty kick can be assessed for a foul in the box after or before play has even begun. Looks like we're still going to have a free kick, though.
Substitution on the
Yeah, definitely. Like you were saying, these free kicks are huge opportunities for the Deacons to score, especially in these last 2.5 minutes.
Jorgen Dietz is going to take this one now. As Edmund, a key player for South, having him not on the field right now, that could be big for South. As now it'll be Jorgen Dietz tasked with providing a good ball here. And here it goes, ladies and gentlemen, possibly the biggest dead ball kick of the game.
Dietz kicking it in. Obviously one of those players that can get the ball to the right spot to make the play.
Looks like the ref is still talking to the player who committed the foul in the penalty box. Looks like that was Sanyasi who committed that foul. As now he trots back. And looks like the ref is requesting for the South player to move back 10 yards. And here we go, Carter.
Big play coming up. Dietz with the kick in.
Ref blows his whistle and we are underway. Jorgen Dietz with a good ball. True bike swinger with the chance. Trying to go for the bicycle kick there. Looks like back into the middle, though. Still danger for the Bruins. Carter Jager trying to get on the end of that one. Can't quite do it, though.
Kevin Gladich, we see that speed trying to get back the ball.
Dying minutes here as Odin tries to win that one. Stitch now will just clear with his shin. Whoa, looks like a little bit of shoving went on there in the box from Jace Dew and Garung. Garung now possessing. Garung against Bolmy there, looks like. A lot of physicality between these two teams. You can tell the chippiness has really increased over the game.
These last few minutes are going to be the most chippy, too. With 1:50 to go.
Just under 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, as now this one's booted up to normal. Lebongo's just going to kick that one out of bounds. As now, don't know why the South players saved that one. Carter Jager trying to find a man downfield. Can't quite do it, though. As Rye is just going to take his time here. Shanley calling for a 6 seconds delay. And now a yellow card has been assessed to Owen Mears. Mears, obviously one of these aggressive players, obviously throwing his body around a lot tonight. Referees got to try to restore a little more order to this game. We've seen, Carter? 4 or 5 yellow cards.
A lot of them.
Quite unusual for a high school game, and now it looks like we have a free kick in the middle.
Be a free kick for South.
Looks like we actually might have a drop ball here.
Drop ball.
So referee's just going to drop it, and then looks like Tate Simpson's going to play it back to Shanley, and yep, he does. As now this one's back to Hoff. Just over a minute to go now. Shanley's possibly Shanley's final push. Nobody home for the Deacons, though. That's not good, as now that one's cleared up to Stitch. Stitch trying to get it back downfield. Simpson possesses, and Stitch wins back that one against a great player. Now the Deacons have numbers. What a ball to Jorgen Dietz. Jorgen Dietz is in, and he loses the footways to Lebongo. Lebongo's just going to clear that one as far as he can. And oh my, the referee stops the clock. Looks like he might have issued a delay of game here to Labungo. Is now Diesel swing it in. Opportunity for Shanley, just goes by the post. The freshman bite swinger got ahead on it. It looks like it just skimmed by, unfortunately for him. And you get a look of it here on the replay, just past that post. Oh my, if the Deacons would have had somebody back there, that could have been it for them. Because now we have Rye getting ready to kick this one away.
31 seconds left to go in the game.
Carter, do you think South is just going to try to kick it out whenever they can here to just waste some time?
I mean, that's all you can really do. You don't want to let these Shanley Deacons get an opportunity to score.
As now this one's back with the goal scorer, Carter Jagger. Oh, looks like a little shove there from Jagger as now Bomi possesses. Plays it up to Noah. What a flick from Luke Noah. Against Sibomana, Luke Noah gets around him. Some physical play there. It looks like it's a no call, though. 10 seconds. Looks like that'll be it, ladies and gentlemen, unless the Deacons can get one more push here. Flicks back into the middle. Bite swinger with a chance. And the clock runs out. What a great game we had here, Carter.
Great display of talent tonight between these two teams.
And Carter, going forward, this is a big win for South. They were already at 4th in the EDC. We'll have to see where they end up at the end of the week when all the games are done. But for Shanley, 6th in the EDC. Obviously now it's going to be a very tough road to state. They're going to need a lot of wins, and they're going to need some help from other teams as well. But there were some good things that we saw from Shanley as well as South. What were some positive things you saw from both teams tonight that they can take pride in going forward into their coming games?
You know, I loved South's aggressiveness tonight. Like I've said this so many times tonight, but truly they kept pressuring Cam Hoff there at goal. Elvin Johnson had numerous opportunities when you just bull rushed the goalie, and I really appreciated that aggressiveness by South. On Shanley's side, you know, Joe Mick finding good passes and getting the ball to Joe Mick and getting just, I'd say, good passing all around, and definitely just finding opportunities to score.
And Carter, we did see that goal from Carter Jagger, the young freshman. How important do you think that'll be for him as a freshman, in this varsity atmosphere? Getting a goal, it's a big accomplishment. And I think he has a lot to take forward into these coming games. But just this unit as a whole of young players for Shanley, what do you think they can look forward to improving on in their coming games?
You know, from my experience, I mean, you get a young guy that's in your grade and just a great friend to you, and he scores some points in a varsity game. That's just a great morale booster for him and for everyone else everyone else in his grade. Shanley's got a great young team here. They're great right now, and they'll even be better with all these young players like Carter Jagger when they develop more and get more experience. But, you know, very impressive for these young guys getting in here and making big plays like Carter Jagger tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming along with us tonight. For Carter Kolkman and our entire crew, I'm Emmett Kenny. The final score from Fargo, Shanley Deacons 2, Fargo South Bruins 3. To watch the archived version of this entire game and our other broadcast, go to shanleytv.com. The preceding has been a presentation of Shanley TV.